Okay, welcome back to the crypto section of this channel. Actually, it's like my diary, so to speak. To the next having, um, man, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Let me see, and I got both earbuds in. And I'm tired, a little bit groggy, and I've been partaking of the Chiba also. So it's just forgive me if I stumble over my words. I don't share these videos anyway, so I just sit here. Maybe I will someday. Um, this is for myself mainly to see what I'm going through as we go to the next halving. So that is a good thing to see. Let me go to that. I've been doing a lot of stuff lately. I'm about to explain some of this stuff, but it's not a crypto channel if I don't put up any crypto content. And it's 9/4, September the 4th. And believe me, last month, the last 2 months have been horrendous. Well, actually, the last month has been horrendous for Bitcoin. And September is shaping up to be one of those months also. So, the next date to the halving, we got 1,320 days left. 17 hours, 19 minutes, and the seconds are ticking. So, this is our reference. And I might put these in the the title. Yeah. So, you know, makes it a little bit more sense, and it's kind of catchy, a little bit more catchy. I gotta think of something to go along with that. So it's good to start talking casually now also. So here we are with those ETFs. And man, oh man. So nothing yesterday. Well, yesterday was well, actually nothing at all. Are we on the right date? No. So that was Labor Day. And here we are. It's highlighted here. And we just had grayscale dump. Okay, so you know what? It's not all bad news. You had a little bit of an inflow here from Fidelity. Everybody else was silent. And you had your outflow dump from Grayscale, which is good. We just want them to keep bleeding out. I don't know how much more they have left to bleed, but I'm sure, I think they're over a third done. So that just a little bit more pain. I can look into that information, and that's really relevant information because, in all honesty, I'm not sure if this is the number right here of what they have left, but even if it was, maybe I can check that number, write that down. That's something worth looking into uh as far as like the total left, because once they're done, then that's when I think the real fun begins. But who knows? It's been real weird. Bitcoin, when you think that you don't, when you're going to go on the right track, I can't speak. Like I said, don't forget what I said earlier. Tripping over my words. But Bitcoin, look at this. Wow. So let's just go to yesterday. Forget all this because it's madness. A lot of outflows. People are just dumping and jumping and doing all types of stuff, man. They just don't. They don't want nothing to do with anything right now. So that means fear's up. So we got September 3rd, a lot of outflows. Not from BlackRock, which is good, but we had outflow from BlackRock on the 29th as the shows, but pretty much it's good. To me, it's good news because they hold steady. Um, one outflow on the 29th, no inflows, but no outflows yesterday. So, hey, it is what it is. And Bitcoin is sitting around 56. So there is a lot of fear out there. And I found out so far, we're going to the next halving and whatnot, and paying attention to all the news and everything this year. It's like, don't even be in a rush. I used to be in a rush thinking that I had to keep putting on. I had to keep FOMO so high, so high. So like basically it's like, from my experience, it's just like, just chill, man. Those those prices that I wanted to get into, they're gonna come back around, and then put some money in there. Maybe stretch it a little bit and back off. Because it can even go lower, 56K. Let's be honest. Bitcoin got ahead of itself. once the ETF flows start going. But it's not so much that. And it's like I can maybe do a video on it and see when did Bitcoin actually take off once the ETF started. So I mean, and then like put it like just think about that, and at least Ethereum should follow suit in a sense. I would like to think. There's a few other key catalysts to consider. So anyway, moving on. I've been with Meteora, and I'm not even sure if this airdrop is still going on. I'm already out of range here, so I have to rebalance that. And this is basically what I've been doing for the most part, and claim those fees and approve. And let's see here. So since I'm out of a position here, I'm going to want to withdraw. Sorry, I'm not sorry. This is what I've been doing. So I'm going to withdraw my liquidity from here and secure that. I'm not going to close the position, but I will do that. I will add the position. And let's see here. Let's do max. And let's do autofill. And there we go. And looks like we will be adding liquidity. And approve it. Back in there. Okay. So I'm going to have to, let me see my positions. All right, let me just close this out. Okay. And that should be gone. This is like my own tutorial. So like, oh, this is what you've been doing. Yes. So work. Jupiter has the best price. 0.1 5, I would say. I think that might work. Swap. Confirm. Prove here. Okay. Let's go here. Let's see. Max on that. Let's do the bid. Add that liquidity. That's rolling. Okay. All the fills off. 0.5 maybe. So far. And liquidity. Uh-oh. Liquidity added. So I had to, let me get back on here. Back on track here real quick. Liquidity, 39 bones. We want to up that a bit and kind of put it on spot. And yes, I'll do spot for right now. And I'll do 0.02. And I'll put it there. I'll add that liquidity. Put that little bit of nub to work. Pop it up. 42. Everything's been claimed. All right. So, man, yeah, so I guess I gotta stay up a little bit. So I'm actively managing these positions, positions. So I'm in the DeFi section, pretty much now. I mean, it would have been like pretty much of a downer just to, you know, not, how can I say, if Bitcoin was 56K, right? So my mind is actually melting a little bit because I'm thinking about doing a separate video. I'm like, should I stop it here? When I might as well just let it go on. Anyway, so yeah, so I've been in the DeFi section. And when I think about it, Bitcoin's at what 56K. Everybody thought it was going to be like it hit 70K already. Now it seems like we're in a bear market. It keeps reaching new lows, so to speak. And it's been ranging and yada yada yada, all this moving average stuff. But at the end of the day, it's down. So if I was holding Bitcoin, which I do, in Ethereum, I would probably be a little bit frustrated, well, more frustrated, um, more questions and everything. But since I've been farming these pools and whatnot, I'm kind of like, how can I say, like I'm content right now and patient because I do know it'll go up eventually, but I just found something in the meantime to keep me occupied and busy. And Meteora has some great has a boot camp, and I just signed up for that. To be honest with you, so on here on the Discord, this is where I've been hanging out, and I've been talking about communities. Some of these aren't crypto communities, but I have been talking about communities, and yeah, I've been on the Solana blockchain and been hanging out there. So this is Jupiter and Meteora. These communities I'm in it right now. Then you have another one, Yield Hustler. This guy is pretty cool. Um, Airdrop Dude, Kingpin, and this is how I found a lot of information, which populates here. And this is where I've been farming. And I just earned a few bucks from my pay, and so I'm just going to take some soul and bring it on over and, you know, learn and try not to get liquidated. Well, not liquidated, a permanent loss on some shitcoin. Basically, in a nutshell. But I've been learning a lot. And you got to spend a little bit to learn, and these guys will let you know that. And that's nice. I mean, it's nice to partake us being involved in some communities. That way you get a lot of your information too. You get some information, you get some alpha, news and all that good stuff, and kind of keeps you going. So I have been man, I keep shortening it up and then it keeps growing. Well, I'll probably take the TED Talks off of here. Speaking of subscribe, I can just always check that out some other time. So I'm trying to minimalize my stuff. I got the minimalist on here also, and I can't make my stuff just keeps growing again. But some of these people are cool, so this is from my references of what I had going on at the time of this date of this recording. Yeah. So these cats are pretty cool. And I like them because they're long-winded, which makes they're not moving fast and not saying, oh, you have to run out and buy now. They don't have these wild like thumbnails talking about it's over. It's over. Bitcoin's going and then showing like red arrows going. So these guys are like old school. They're active, they're involved. OG crypto cats. Some cats in here who are like very vocal for crypto, like Scaramucci and Anthony Papalano. So you got these good guys here, and you got the OGs like Kruger and Raul, and you got my guy right here, James. So you got some. I got some good stuff here. CNBC, I love CNBC. A lot of good news comes out of there. Bloomberg, I got on there. I'm on the super nerd tip. So that's what's going on. I'm debating. I got a lot of Jupiter. I got some Jupe locked up, some tokens, and I'm just. To me, my mindset is that I am in a bear market. So it doesn't really matter if the Bitcoin stays at 56K. I'm looking ahead to the next halving, and I'm sure Bitcoin will make a move by that time. So my mindset is more so at ease. It doesn't really matter too much. It will go up, and so it will Ethereum. So it's time to go to school, so to speak, and learn as much as I can, and to apply that knowledge to whatever comes next in this world of crypto. All right. Well, anime's flowing. I guess I've been watching some anime. Yeah, definitely that. And I definitely will be uh, on a road to the next halving. All right. So that's it. That's all I have for today. My daughter's birthday is coming up in a couple. So that's awesome. Yeah, that's it. So on that note, catch you later.